Hey, it's David from David Hamilton Reptiles. I'm going to show you my rat room today. It would cost too much to go to the store and buy rodents for all my snakes, so I breed my own. We'll start here. This is one of my maternity tubs. I just use Sterilite tubs. Have the water bottle on the side here. I use just Velcro to hold it on, and I have a little hole here. Okay, so right here we actually just had some babies about a week ago. You'd see down there. That was actually her first litter, and she has had 12 babies, which is extremely awesome for her first litter. I'm gonna grow most of them out. Some of them will be feeding, but I'll be feeding to my snakes, but most of them I'll grow out until I can feed them to my bigger snakes. So it'll probably be 6 weeks until they get fed. Okay. And then next, right here, this is a Growout tub of mine. These are actually my friendliest rats that I have. They're the only ones of mine that don't bite, which is kind of nice. So I have 4 rats in here. This is just a regular hooded rat. She's a female. As you can see, no guy parts. Another female hooded. And this is my boy that's going to be a big boy. He's going to be a breeder. There's his nuts. He's definitely a male. I call him Al. He's the only one I've given a name to. He's Al the albino. And they're the only rats I like, so I gave them a little hut because they like that. But yeah, they're the only ones I can pick up, mess with, and they don't bite me. So, rats are pretty cool, especially if they don't bite. If they do, they're a bunch of bastards. So currently I was feeding them kind of like a seed mixture, some rodent block food, but I'm actually merging over to Missouri rat breeder food. Oh, and then I guess I'll show you this in my tub real quick. They were actually chewing through my little water hole, so I actually had to put in a little washer to prevent them from chewing through the plastic. And because that's in there, I had to use like this little hook thing to hook my water bottle up, because the Velcro doesn't touch anymore. So even though they're my growout rack, I just plan to have them breed because there are 3 females to 1 male. I like to have a 1.3 ratio, so eventually they'll all be pregnant. Okay, right here, these ones are extremely bad biters, so I actually use gloves, cowhide gloves. I got these from the pet store, Petco. Petco rats suck. They always bite. Okay, so right now, I have 1 male in here, and I have 2 females. The cool thing is the females are pregnant. You can barely tell. This one you can. She is definitely a pregnant rat. Look at that belly. She'll be having babies probably in the next week. Okay, next. Right here, this is a little hold-back feeder tub. I currently still buy some rats for my food. And sometimes if my snakes don't like to eat, like my one problem female, I'll put a rat in here that I have, and I'll just feed it off next week. He's a little small albino rat, and he'll be snake food next week. Or actually tomorrow, I guess, because today's Friday. And for him, I have actually done the Missouri rat breeder food. Since it's a shorter tub, I could just put the food on top, and he could reach that, and I just have a water bottle up top. Okay. So, I use these gloves for the rats that bite. If they don't, I don't. It's a little Sterilite container. This is where I put the rat fuzzies when I go to feed my juveniles in. You've probably seen this on my feeding video. Another hide, I bought this and I haven't used it because I realized that it just lets them get farther up towards the top, and they like to chew. And then right here I have another Sterilite tub, and this is what I put the rats in when I'm cleaning their current tub, but I'm actually in the middle of converting that to another maternity tub. Okay, then we're going to move over here, and for the mesh I use a 1/2-inch mesh. You get this at Home Depot or Lowe's. I just use little wire cutters to cut out everything. I'm eventually going to make it to where instead of food dishes I use hoppers. And this is just kind of a prototype I made with an open top. And that's just so they can't shit or piss in the food, which is pretty disgusting if you ask me. I use most people will say, you know, why are you using Petco Aspen breeder or Aspen bedding? Well, it's actually cheap. It was on sale when I bought it. It was like 11 bucks for this, and it was about the same price at the feed store that I go to get my food. So I just got this at Petco. It's lasted me about a month already. And then this is the new food I'm switching over to. This is Missouri Rat Breeder 6F. They're just little blocks. And so it's less of a mess than like the seed. 50-pound bag, I got it for 26 bucks. Extremely cheap, and that will probably last me about 2 months. So a lot cheaper than going to like Petco or anything. Petco overall sucks. Okay, so that's basically my rat room right now. I have little wood blocks. You need to give rats something to chew on, so it was like 2 bucks. So that's my rat room. I clean them about twice a week. I actually cleaned 2 of the tubs last night. And I'm hoping to eventually be able to have so many rats that I could actually sell them to pet stores or sell them just on Craigslist and feed my entire collection. So if you have any questions, let me know, and probably do another video, or actually I'm doing another video early next week because I'm getting 2 other ball pythons. Again, this is David from David Hamilton Reptiles. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. You guys have been slacking. Thank you.